What has your summer been so far? I mean, say summer, it's been a little bit limp, hasn't it? It hasn't quite been the summer we hoped, weather-wise, that is. But
it's just been pouring down, hasn't it?
But we've got football, though, to fill our time.
That's brilliant. Well, we've got the tennis as well. We
have. Mr. Murray's.
We've got the Lions. The Lions are going to be on now as well.
We've got them coming up as well. And talkSPORT are all over that.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good summer of sports.
It is, mate.
Hopefully, we're bringing it home as well.
Hold on. What do you mean say hopefully? Earlier, you turned around to me and you said, it's coming. You said those words, Carlton. They left your lips.
Yes, but I don't really like to say it on air because
I'm out on you. I'm throwing you under the bus. Carlton, is it coming home?
I don't like to say it on air because
Carlton,
I am...
Is it coming home?
I don't like to say it on air because I always get it right, but then horribly wrong, if you understand what I'm saying there.
So far, so good. 4 games, 3 victories, 1 draw, no goals conceded, right? And yesterday was the real acid test because it's all well and good, doing what we've done against Croatia. And, they're a decent team. Spain found that out. We managed to get past them. Scotland game was a bit drab and disappointing, but, they had to do what they had to do, and fair play to them. The Czech Republic game, I thought we deserved the victory. Yep. Again, I'd like to have seen a little bit more up top, but another clean sheet and another victory. But yesterday was the pick of the bunch for me. Last night was the pick of the bunch. I thought it was a brilliant performance. And Gareth Southgate had to make some big decisions, and he has made big decisions, and he's not afraid of making big decisions. And a lot of his decisions going into games, I saw it on Twitter last night, a lot of people criticising his team selection, criticising the lineup and the shape, but he got it right. Yep. And he keeps getting it right. So here's the question. Why do so many people, and I'm mystified, still have an angst with him and still believe he's not the right man to take England forward? Now, time will tell, of course, because I believe if we don't get to the final, I think it is failure.
Look, for me, yes, you're right. It is failure if we don't get to the final. I don't think people are convinced that we're going to get to the final. And the reason being, I think he's done a brilliant job myself. I think he's always been honest. He's always commanded respect from his players. But we're not going to have a better chance of getting into the finals. The Germany game last night, was great for a few reasons. The reasons why I'll say it was great because I already thought if we beat Germany, although they're not their best.
It's not peak Germany, is it?
Yeah, it's not peak Germany. Not when they was in their pump. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not that Germany. It's a Germany that's relying on Müller, to get goals. He's had to bring him in 2 years ago to bring him in and kind of bite his tongue because he didn't want to bring him in anyway. And then they're relying on him very, very much to get their goals. He got his chance yesterday. He didn't put it away. Yeah. But once we beat a team like that, doesn't matter how bad they were or how good they are, it's Germany. Yeah. Do you not?
Psychologically,
it's a massive step for us as a nation. Because we've obviously, after 55 years of not beating them in a major tournament. And on top of that, psychologically for the lads as well, it's massive. And they're going to go into the next game thinking we can go on all the way. Secretly, they won't say it.
No.
But secretly in their hearts, they'll be like, do you know what? We beat one of the biggest nations in world football. We can go on to do something now. And psychologically, you just can't underestimate how big that win was yesterday. And
Gareth Southgate deserves a huge amount of credit. There's a lot of noise surrounding him, and
he got his tactics perfectly right yesterday.
The selection, personnel, and shape. And he saw what Germany did to Portugal.
Mirrored them,
and he saw exactly how they tore Portugal apart, out wide. Kimmich on one side, Goossens on the other, and they destroyed Portugal. Yeah. And they played really well. He made sure that wasn't the case yesterday.
He nullified them.
He did nullify them. And that deserves credit. Continuing to play Raheem Sterling is the right decision. Yeah. Gareth knows he's never let him down. Every time he puts an England shirt on, he has an effect in the game. Yeah. He affects games, either assisting or scoring. He keeps doing it. That's why Jadon Sancho can't get in. I don't doubt Jadon's ability. Yeah. But Raheem deserves a start. And the thing I really enjoyed about last night is that Bukayo Saka deserved his chance. He deserved it because he played well enough, and he dropped Foden, and it was the right call.
Yeah.
And these big decisions, playing two central defensive midfielders, it's not their positions that the problem is how you play them. I felt he let Rice and Phillips a little bit more. He gave him a little bit more rope yesterday to go and express himself.
Do you know what? With the team he picked a team that can go and defend well first and foremost, because we know that if you know we mirrored Germany, but what I would say, he picked a team that could actually go and do something, like not probably in the first half. But as the time wears on, because you've nullified them, then he knew that we have game changers to come onto that field. Everyone's fighting for Grealish to start. I was one of them as well. I felt, obviously, after the first game, I was thinking Grealish has got to start now. We need something more. But it looks like Grealish is being used as an impact player. An impact sub.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Listen, you got to use your squad.
You've got 5 subs now, Carlton.
Yeah, you got to use your squad. And if that's his role in this tournament, so be it.
Yep.
If he comes on and does the things he done, like yesterday, for instance, you're not going to complain. So you do have some starters in that squad that you have to start all the time, and they'll get you over to a certain point of the game. Then you're going to need some firepower to come in and change the game and spin it on its head,
and
which happened.
And why not? Because the bench is becoming more and more important. We've seen this tournament already, certainly the way the Gareth is used, other teams as well. How important that bench will be. You've got 5 subs, and those subs can have an impact on the game, whether it be to tighten things defensively or go on and try and create a little bit more. And Grealish, again, proved last night how important he is to this team. It isn't just the 11. If you changed your mind on Southgate, what was your opinions to kick off with, and why? Why have you changed your mind? And why do you have those opinions? Is it his persona? Is it the way he dresses, the way he speaks? What is it? What is it?
The Sports Bar with Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday night from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.